Coachella lineup release, Dancing with the Stars premiere, and Gilmore Girls reunion. My name is Aliyah Guthrie.
And I'm Taylor Chronert. Welcome to our 9th season of The Leaf, your one-stop shop for pop culture news.
All right, Taylor.
Gotta
so
talk
you've
about
got to tell me, what are your thoughts on the Coachella lineup? We know there's Justin Bieber. We know there's my all-time favorite, Sabrina Carpenter.
I love her new album.
Yes, and then we have Karol G. So what are your thoughts on this lineup, the big three, right?
I know. Well, I'm mostly excited about Sabrina Carpenter. I love her. I love her new album, and it's convenient that it just got released. And now she's performing at Coachella.
Yes.
Insane.
Yes, well, the passes drop on Friday, y'all. So y'all be locked and loaded. I know I'll be there, hopefully, if I can get tickets.
Crossing fingers, too.
But what's your favorite song on her new album? I have to ask that question because I know for myself, it is We Almost Broke Up Again last night.
That
is
so
just a classic.
Yeah. Well, for me, my top 3 favorites are Go-Go Juice, Love. I also like Goodbye and Man Child. I mean, that's the first song on an album. It was released as a single. How can you not love it?
I know, right? And I also love Go-Go Juice, but when I'm talking about Go-Go Juice, y'all, I'm talking about that vintage strawberry acai lemonade, no scoops of inclusions.
Oh, that's very specific.
That's my Go-Go Juice.
Yes,
that's just my thing. Let's take it to In-Studio Field Frogs with Riley to see who else is planning to attend Coachella.
Thank you so much, Aliyah and Taylor. Now, I know that I was so excited when the 2026 Coachella lineup was dropped, and I cannot wait to see what artists like Sabrina Carpenter, Justin Bieber, and Addison Rae decide to come up with. Now, although I'm not planning on being in attendance, let's see what our other students have to say. As you can see, a whopping 90% of students voted that they are not going to be in attendance for Coachella this year, which means we will not have an influx of horned frogs in the audience. But for the 10% of people that did vote that they're planning on attending, I really hope that they post videos and put them online because I will be so dying to see the set list of these artists. Now, back to you, Aliyah and Taylor, at the desk.
Thank you so much, Riley.
When you lead, I will follow. Now, that theme song may sound familiar, and that's because it's from Gilmore Girls, and they reunited 25 years later at the Emmys.
I love that. And you know what? They did give out an award for outstanding writing, and that went to the studio, which is amazing. Go them. We just saw In Studio, and now we're talking about the studio. I love that. But we have to talk about their outfits. I mean, they looked exquisite. I mean, Alexis, drop dead gorgeous. Those bangs, okay, she's banging, right?
No, and she sounds exactly the same when she first started the show. And again, they look good for their age. Like, they look absolutely incredible.
They really do. And it is a 25-year anniversary for them. So viewers were really excited to see that. And in other news, Good Luck Charlie star Bradley Perry got married. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, that was so unexpected for me. I mean, I saw it earlier and I couldn't believe it. I mean, to be honest, I didn't even know that he had a girlfriend.
You know what? I'm so happy for him.
Me too.
He's rocking a mustache. I don't know if I can get down with that. But behind me, look at our graphics.
She's so
gorgeous. They look exquisite. I mean, good luck Charlie, good luck Bradley, right?
I know.
New events, new marriage. I love that for him. And you know, he was dating Sabrina Carpenter. So I will just throw that out there. But now he's doing exquisite and he's soaring with his new wife.
Yeah. Speaking of Disney Channel, his man of honor, Jake Short, was actually at the wedding, which is so cool because he was an ant farm and lab rats. Just Disney Channel collide.
I literally love that so much. That is just awesome sauce. I mean, go them truly, because they got married also in Malibu, California.
Lucky.
California, okay. I've never been, but I bet it was a great time, right?
So cute.
All right, so Dancing with the Stars premiered on Tuesday night. Let's take it to our Field Frogs, Desire and Riley, to see what students had to say.
With social media stars such as Alex Earl and former Fifth Harmony member Lauren Jareggi, this season's Dancing with the Stars lineup is set. I'm Desire Knox.
And I'm Riley Butler. And this week, we're asking your fellow TCU students whether or not they're tuning into Dancing with the Stars and who they're most excited to see.
All right, guys, are we going to be tuning into Dancing with the Stars this season?
Yes,
absolutely.
Of course.
Okay, what stars are we looking out for? Who's our favorite? Who's our top picks?
Well, Alex
Earl and Val, of course.
The pairs that y'all are like looking out for.
Zac Efron's brother.
Really?
Really interesting one, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you going to be tuning in to this season's Dancing with the Stars?
Yes, I'm super excited and watching it with my girlfriend tonight.
Ooh, do you and your girlfriend have any top picks that you're excited to watch out for?
Zac Efron brother.
I'm excited to see Jordan Childs on there because I was a gymnast, and so I'm excited to see like what she gets to do with that.
And what about you?
I like Alex Earl. I like her content, and so I feel like
So
she
we
could
got
go
our-
pretty far.
We got our favorites
Yeah.
for tonight that we're looking out
Yeah,
on.
for sure.
Who are we most excited to see?
Alex Earl.
Robert Irwin.
All right, guys. Have you guys heard of Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
Okay, we have a new season coming out. Have y'all seen the new stars they're going to be bringing?
Yes, I have. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to have Lauren from Fifth Harmony on there because literally have not seen them in forever.
No, I know, right? So she's like making a little Dancing with the Stars
Yes.
comeback. I love it. And what about you, Helena?
I'm excited for Alex Earl. Like, she's just so pretty and like she's gonna do great.
Okay, have you heard about any of the stars that might be on there? You said you're watching it, so who are you looking out for?
Steve Irwin's kid.
Steve Irwin's kid, I guess.
Would you mind tuning in if you knew that Alex Earl and Jen Affleck were also on the show this week?
I saw actually an ad about Alex Earl being on it. Yeah, I'm still gonna watch it probably.
And what do you think of the Dancing with the Stars lineup this week? Are you excited? Are you watching?
Yes, I'm definitely watching. I don't know if I'm going to watch tonight, but I am super excited. I am excited to see Robert Irwin. I'm really excited. I will be watching at 7. I think I'm most excited for probably like Whitney and Jen Affleck from the Mormon Housewives. I think they're going to be so good.
All right, Sarah, are you going to be watching Dancing with the Stars tonight?
I'm not. I wish, but I have class.
Oh, have you heard about the new lineup and who's going to be on it?
I have.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
I'm rooting for Alex Earl because I just love her.
Yeah,
I think
of
she's
course.
awesome.
Okay, so are you going to be tuning in to Dancing with the Stars this week?
Honestly, I forgot about it until I saw Miss Earl's Instagram. I forget her name. The TikTok.
Alex Earl?
Alex Earl. Oh, sorry, Alex Earl. Well, yeah, I saw her Instagram and I'm really excited about it. So I think I may tune into a couple episodes.
As you can see, TCU students are so excited for this season's Dancing with the Stars lineup. I personally cannot wait to see Alex Earl and Val bust a move and pair up. How about you?
Definitely got to go for my girl from Fifth Harmony, Lauren. Love her. Love seeing her on TV. Can't wait to see what she does. Thank you guys so much for answering this week's questions. Back to you guys in studio.
Thank you to Zion Riley. Well, unfortunately, I haven't seen Dancing with the Stars yet, so you have to give me all the details. What happened?
All right, y'all. I have seen the clips, and I'm telling you, Robert Irwin is going to be in the top 3 this year. I mean, he is just hands down one of the best in the game. You know, he's got that little Australian charm or whatever they call it. And his partner, Whitney Carson, is also a phenomenal dancer. I mean, that girl can choreograph, okay? And coming from a dancer's perspective, that is hard. What are your thoughts about Robert Irwin?
Well, it's actually funny though because I saw some of her cast members from her reality show at the performance, and that like seeing the support for her that made me so happy.
Yeah, but you know who else is really trending in the eyes of Dancing with the Stars? Alex Earl and Val. I mean, I gotta give it to them. We talked about them last week, and they are just phenomenal as well. I mean, she can also dance. Who would have thought that TikTok would have made her a phenomenal dancer as well? Because she can shake those hips, right?
After hearing what you have to say about Dancing Stars, I now have to watch it. It sounds so great.
Yeah, you definitely do. But let's go ahead and talk about Emmy's fashion.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? I know you watched all the way through.
I have, and I gotta say, Jenna Ortega's outfit, no, the skirt was cute, but the top, too much for me, in my opinion.
It was a little risque, but you know what? I kind of like that vibe. She brought a different style to the carpet. Yeah. But I will say my favorite was Lisa from Blackpink.
Oh my God.
That girl can do some styling.
No, she is, she looked like a princess. She was absolutely gorgeous, and I want someone to design that for me.
Absolutely, me too. You know what? Can I have someone do my wardrobe next? Because whoever that was, I'm calling them up, right?
No, exactly. And also too, it wasn't just a fashion that was a big hit. It was also the awards. I mean, Owen Cooper, he was the first ever 15-year-old to win an Emmy, which he didn't even expect he would win. I mean, he's up against a bunch of really talented actors, and he won with his show, and I'm just so happy for him.
Me as well. Let's go ahead and move along to the Summer I Turned Pretty finale.
Oh my God.
Have you seen that? What are your thoughts on that? Because this is just getting wilder every time I watch the episodes.
Well, first of all, she got a bob cut. She looks like her mother.
You know what? B.O.B. So they calling you Bob, right? Okay,
yes.
I know that's right. I love the haircut on her. She looks phenomenal as well.
Well, what's actually interesting about the finale is the note from the author, like saying that there's be more. Like, what does that mean?
I know, right?
Oh my gosh, like cliffhangers? No, I need to know what happened.
Yeah, maybe they're getting another spin-off show. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it could be with the moms. Like, you never know.
I need that. Well, also too, they actually are getting a movie, so hopefully we'll have all those answers and we'll be able to see like what happens with Belly if she actually stays true to her word and wants to go for one boy and not the other.
No, exactly. But you know what else is coming out that is new?
Woo!
Camp Rock 3. Okay, so my generation is a little behind in the game, but you know what? Tell me about Camp Rock.
Okay, first of all, I'm extremely disappointed in you, and second of all, it is my childhood. So we finished off Camp Rock 2 with all the members at Camp Star, and Camp Rock. And yeah, I just also want to see if Shane and Mitchie end up together because we saw that in Camp Rock 2, they were together. I'm curious if there's any kids, but the real question I have is what happens to Camp Star because they won the final gym and they got to keep their Camp Rock closed down. So like, I'm just curious of what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you brought that up because, you know, the Jonas Brothers, they did post a reel, and I mean, everyone hit the fan. Like, it went viral instantly. And although I don't know much about Camp Rock, I'm so thankful you do.
No.
Because you can share that with our viewers.
Exactly. And also, too, you need to watch the first 2 movies to be able to be ready for Camp Rock 3. You will not be disappointed. And the fact that they used an audio from Camp Rock was just absolutely iconic. Like, oh my gosh.
Well, you know what? I'll take your advice. Maybe we can have a little movie date or something.
Honestly, I'm down.
All right, y'all. That's all we have for you this week. Remember to follow us on Instagram at @TheLeapTCU for all your pop culture updates and your chance to be featured on the show. I'm Aliyah Guthrie.
And I'm Taylor Chronert. We'll see you next week.